Hey, Wamburg World Entertainment. Gremlins 3, we know it's officially happening, but now casting news, or at least casting rumours, are starting to do the round. We haven't heard yet whether or not the original cast are set to come back. I think they were hinting that they were going to try and get them back, but we have who could possibly be the new lead for Gremlins 3, and it's none other than Jenna Ortega. Now, I think it's a good choice. It's an interesting choice. One thing I would be a little concerned with Jenna at this stage is she starting to get a little bit too typecast into playing a particular role? And what I mean by that is, could she end up possibly being the original cast's daughter? Now, I can't remember what the son, his name was, and his girlfriend, who, if she ends up playing their daughter, could we see her being a bit, again, typecast into the legacy character's child, being the fact that, yeah, look, she's playing Wednesday Addams, but the show is focused on Wednesday, so that's okay. But she has just done Lydia's child in Beetlejuice 2, so if this ends up being the case of, hey, we're doing Gremlins 3, we want you to be the original character's child, is it a bit typecasty? Don't know. Do like the casting choice though, but let's have a look. So it's saying, we've been hearing rumours about a third Gremlins movie for years, but with so many stops and starts, fans have pretty much given up on the prospect of seeing Gizmo and his not quite so adorable pals on the big screen again. Late last year, Warner Bros. Finally announced that Gremlins 3 is officially in development and is set to hit theaters on November 19th, 2027. And of course, we know Chris Columbus is meant to be coming back for it, Spielberg, all this stuff. It's just the cast we haven't heard yet. So, Steven Spielberg will return as executive producer, and the original movie's writer, Chris Columbus, is on board to direct. Final Destination's Bloodlines duo Zach Lipinovsky and Adam B. Stein will pen the script with Columbus. Now, scooper Daniel Richmond, so we're going to take this with a gigantic grain of salt, is reporting that the movie will feature a new female lead, and Jenna Ortega has been offered the role. We don't have much more to go on, but there's speculation that this character will be Billy and Kate's daughter. Okay, so there's the confirmation that I was kind of hoping wouldn't end up being the case. It looks like she could be, if this is true, the daughter of them. Again, does she want to keep taking roles where she's just playing these legacy characters' daughter? It's like you're kind of getting a little bit typecast in this end of things, so just be careful with that. So, by the way, this is the one thing, especially with Daniel RPK and the likes of My Time to Shine, that always pisses me off. You notice she's rumoured to be offered the role, and that's it. That's all there is to go on. Isn't it amazing that they never have any other information other than that? They're looking to be cast. Okay, where'd that information come from? Don't know. What kind of role will she be? Don't know. What will be her character's name? Don't know. How did she come up? Don't know. Are the parents still together? Don't know. It's like, you know what I mean? That's where these scoopers piss me off, because they never give you any other information other than the most basic generic thing. So there's no word on whether any of the original cast members will be back. So Chris Columbus said in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter, I don't know when he said this, but this is a statement he said, saying, "I'm filled with a tremendous surge of inspiration and passion as I embark on this cinematic journey. It's an honor to reunite with Steven Spielberg and Warner Bros. As we bring this latest chapter of Gremlins to a brand new generation of moviegoers who will experience all of the thrills of this grand adventure on the big screen. Few titles are as beloved and iconic as Gremlins, and we're beyond excited to bring it back for both lifelong fans and a whole new generation," said Jesse Ehrman, of Warner Bros. President of Development and Production, where he also said, "It's a privilege to be working alongside Steven Spielberg, Chris Columbus, and the entire creative team, and we look forward to audiences experiencing the magic, mayhem, and heart of Gremlins on the big screen in 2027. So, Joe Dent's Gremlins released in 1984 and has gone on to become a pop culture phenomenon. The movie, a fairly dark Christmas-set horror comedy, introduced Gizmo, a cute creature known as a mogwai, who was capable of spawning ferocious green monsters if 3 very specific rules are not followed. Never get him wet, never expose him to bright light, sunlight will kill him, and never feed him after midnight. The film was a box office hit, produced for only $11 million and grossing $151 million domestically. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was that successful. A sequel in 1990, Gremlins 2, The New Batch, followed, but the bizarre satire, which has amassed a cult following over the years, only made $41 million at the box office. That is a massive step down from 151. Mind you, it does say 41. It doesn't say whether that's domestic or overall box office, where $11 million the first movie was made for, and just domestically made $151 million. That's insane. Now, the thing they kind of leaving out there with the whole rules, never get him wet, and he spawns these green ferocious monsters. Gizmo doesn't spawn the green ferocious monsters, he spawns other mogwais. It's when they get wet and if they eat, they turn into the bigger, more ferocious, vicious gremlins. That's the thing about that. Now, we have been hearing that they are also looking to do practical effects with this movie, which I think is fantastic news. When they first announced it, I was worried. It's like, is this just going to be CGI gobbledygook? And they were very quick to come out and say, no, we're definitely going in practical effects direction. Obviously, there will still be some special effects, but practical with the gremlins themselves. And I thought, perfect. Now, has too much time passed to actually make this sequel work? Don't know. That is one of those questions. You could say yes, but at the same time, many movies have we asked that about, and then it comes out and it blows the doors off the box office where you're like, oh, didn't see that coming. Same thing kind of here. Jenna Ortega being the lead, and that's the point here as well, is that she would be the new lead. Makes sense. You know, it really does make sense. I do, again, think she would be a good fit. I'm not saying I'm against her being the daughter of the original characters. What was it, Billy and Kate? It's just, I think she, for her career, needs to be a bit careful not to just start getting typecast into the role of, hey, you're going to be the daughter of this legacy character. You're going to be the daughter of that legacy character, you know? It's like, you're already Wednesday Addams. You're already now Lydia's child in Beetlejuice, and there's still talks of the third movie happening there. Now you're going to possibly be, if this rumor is true that she's even been offered the role, you're possibly going to be the daughter of Billy and Kate in Gremlins. It's like the next movie she's going to be offered, you know, hey, you're going to be, you know, I don't know, Ray Stantz' daughter in Ghostbusters. Like, it's that type of thing. She needs to be a little bit careful. But I think, especially with the type of movies she does and stuff, I think she'd be a perfect fit for the Gremlins universe. She would definitely bring in a new audience as well. So I would be interested in seeing her. I am curious as to whether or not the original cast will come back, those of them who are still around, and where they set it as well. That's the one thing we haven't been told, is where this new movie is going to be set. Is it going to be set back in the original town? Is it going to be set in the heart of New York? Are we going somewhere completely different? We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But what do you guys think about the idea of Jenna Ortega being the lead of Gremlins 3? Obviously, the lead as in the human lead, because Gizmo would no doubt be the lead of the movie. But you know what I mean. Let me know what you think about all of it. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and hit the hype button and all that good stuff. Cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.